Alright. Back to where we left off. Policies. Do we need to change any of the policies yet? Don't think so. We will be getting a new government really soon. I think we left this guy to chop, increase the size of this city. 4. Cool. And now we could plop a campus. Where? Yep, good as any. Not sure buying a tile for 140 gold and 1 adjacency makes any sense. So. Alright, plus we spend a lot of money because of Norway and their settler. Cool, is there anything else left to do? No. So, research. We finish the Enlightenment and then we go into exploration and we change the government. Alright. That would be good. So we also need to finish all these campus districts. We currently have 8 finished commercial hubs and we'll be getting extra 2 trade routes from the Merchant Republic. That's going to be 10 trade routes, which is more than enough. The only thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 more commercial hubs. And I will let these 2 commercial hubs build slowly in...
Are always suspected and usually opposed, without any other reason, because they are not already common.
Oh, shut up. Alright. Where was I? We're getting the great scientist that will build a university in 1 turn. Perfect. Chop. Shaves a few turns. Still 11 left. Alright. Education. We really need to wait for the scientists. We can get cartography in the meantime. Where was I? Yep. So, leave the 2 commercial hubs to be built like this one in these marginal fringe cities. And then the point is, once we reach the next level of government and we move into democracy, we will lose the extra 2 trade routes, but we'll then have 2 commercial hubs ready to compensate. And I want these extra trade routes because we'll be using them to provide extra production for our spaceport and Big Ben. Yeah. Where should we do with you? We definitely need to chop this archaeologist. We need quite a few civics to boost now. And we need to do it really, really quickly. The unique ability that Pericles has is really over-pumping our culture. So we're progressing super fast, but that's not a reason not to get all the boosts we can. Alright. We've got 3 districts here. So if we finish the library now, we still don't have the university tech. So maybe just go there. And we chop the woods for the university. Same goes for this guy. This is going to be a really weak city, but I hope you guys remember how and why we settled it there. And it was a free settler, so I'm not going to complain. On a different note, I can't remember a single game in the last many, many months where I didn't steal a settler from Barbs somewhere in the middle game. Huh. And based on how many cities different civs have settled, it's either a settler from Norway or India. Alright. Let's chop. 4 turns to finish our first archaeological museum.
It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it.
We've got our great scientist. This one is really beautiful. It gives +2 science to universities and builds a free library and a uni. It's a very useful great scientist. It's from Renaissance era, I believe. And what's interesting about this scientist is that pretty much in every game you can count on getting it. It's only the question whether he'll come first or second or third as a scientist from the Renaissance era. And that's the little problem when you're going for fast science victories. The world gets stuck. You on Deity, you very quickly go to recruiting people from the Renaissance era, but then you simply get stuck there, and it takes so long to progress to modern era. And pretty much most of the civs don't even progress to modern era when you're finishing the game. So that essentially means that you get all these worthless great scientists from industrial era. Most of them are not really good. And some of the great scientists from modern era are not good either, as they provide boosts for technologies that you already got, such as computers and stuff. So, doesn't matter. Alright. What do we do here? Maybe we just leave this commercial hub to... Should we squeeze an amphitheater? Do we need another amphitheater? I don't think so. I think we can relieve this builder. Alright. These are our last walls. I think this should be prohibited. Like in the middle of your turn, a leader coming to warn you about something or one thing or another. Alright, wait. Come on, I'm looking at something. Alright, the next... So this is the problem. We have 15 turns and Gilgamesh has 11 turns to the next great scientist from the Renaissance era. And this is a really good great scientist. It gives boost to 3 technologies from medieval or Renaissance era. And we need to get this great scientist.
And the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time.
Alright. We can buy this one with faith. We don't have any faith, but... Should we finish the amphitheater? Yep. Alright, what do we do here? Maybe you just go there and wait. Yeah. Does that make sense? What do we do with you? What do we do with you? The reason I'm thinking about this is at the very end of the game we are going to need around 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe even builders with 1 charge left to help chop all the space projects, especially since our spaceport city is going to be Sparta, which has a lot of jungle, and that jungle yields half as much as woods in production. So we need to save these builders. We move into Merchant Republic, and now it's time to consider the policies that we need and policies that we don't need, and what would be the best use of our 5 slots. So, we could definitely keep +1 culture and +4 science from trade routes. Theater square adjacency would also add a lot of culture. Let's see what's happening with... Alright, this one. Wait. We could consider putting the Great Scientist card, but will that really speed things up? Alright, so 11 turns, 17 turns. 14 turns for us. So if we go something like this, and we add the Great Scientist, then we still run the risk they will purchase it with gold. We put the 100% science from commercial buildings. Alright. Now these cards don't make sense. We could put the +1 gold from envoys card. We do have a lot of envoys. Alright, let's consider it. 12, 13, 15. So, Seoul needs a great profit. Aha! We can get Stockholm back. And let's just make sure we keep it. So I'm putting 2 envoys in Stockholm. So that will speed up the Great Scientist. So we keep +1 science, +1 culture, from trade routes, +1 culture from every specialty district. Rationalism, 100% science from science buildings. Merchant Confederation, +1 gold from each envoy. And finally, we put the great scientist, just to speed this up and make sure that we get this particular great scientist, and we sacrifice the great rider card for a few turns. Alright, this sounds like a perfect thing to do. Alright, there's quite a few envoys, but we really need more city-states, so we need to think how to quickly get these technologies that give us... Come on, build a university. How to quickly get these civics that give us extra envoys. We can have 4 extra envoys in the next few turns. And maybe we should even consider making a Acropolis here to get one more extra envoy. But university, yeah, 13 turns. But university is kind of more important at this point. Alright, improve. Let's sell this. What do you want to give us? Aztecs are really giving us bad deals. I don't accept that. Thank you for letting me establish an embassy. Embassies are good because once you research, diplomatic services, Civic, you don't get any more boost from sending a delegation for your trade relationship, so now you have to give embassies before the AI starts disliking you. Alright. She wants an embassy as well. I can't remember how much is the modifier. Is it +3 or +5? But that's pretty good. Pretty good. Diplomacy, from what I understand, works in some kind of a cumulative fashion. So if you've got, for example, +5 relationship, that's not really +5 in absolute terms. That's something like +5 each turn being added into the relationship that the Civ has to you. And this really affects the trade deals and everything else you get from a Civ. And also you can get to be declared friends, and then you don't have to worry about war. Alright. Let's get open borders. That also gives us +3, 4 in our relationship. I'm really not inclined to give Aztec open borders. I've got enough friends. They're not an imminent threat. And I really actually don't even want them to go into my territory and meet Mohenjo-Daro or something. And then we're already having enough trouble fighting to be suzerains there. Alright. Maybe we squeeze this trader before. Alright. And then another trader. And we just send this one to a more profitable city. Missina. Gives the most. Alright. Shall we send an envoy? Sorry, trade route there. It's also only 24 turns, which means we get the trade route back in time to switch it to our spaceport city. Alright. Is there anything else left? No. Cool. Mohenjo-Daro. Denounced. Oh, come on. Do you want to pay extra? No? Let's exchange books. I think we should be getting a great writer right now. Yeah, we sold a lot of books. A lot of books. Alright, we're getting another one in 1 turn. And nobody else. Gilgamesh already has some great scientists. Alright, we can't let him have the next one. Alright, and we're the only ones getting books. Alright, we'll get the great scientist first. I'm really happy about that.
Doubt
More
if you
culture.
will.
Ooh, a barb. Alright, what do we do with you? Oh yeah, we need to join the scouts, so let's just park them here. There's not much world left to scout. I really like this map, apart from lacking... oh, come on. Lacking mountains and not having any adjacency for our campuses. It's a good map. It's a pretty good map. So, ooh, look at this relationship. And I even sold you a city for dirt cheap. This is how you thank me. Alright, Egypt is still fighting Seoul, but I don't think they can use warriors for a 43 size city. No way. No way. Hattusa. And their military strength is what? Under 200? If Saladin grows a bit more, I think Egypt is going to be his target, which is great because then he will leave the city-states alone. Right. Big deal. Never mind. Alright. We need to somehow finish these universities as soon as possible. As soon as possible. You. Go there. 20 tons. Shall we still plop an Acropolis? It might be a very important envoy later on, especially given what's happening around Mohenjo-Daro. If you tuned in late, just a reminder that Mohenjo-Daro gives us housing for all these cities that we placed not on the river. And having Mohenjo-Daro was the reason why we've done that. We need boosts to colonialism, which is researching astronomy. And that's building a university next to a mountain. Oh. And I didn't think about that timely. Do we even have a campus next to a mountain? Oh, wow. No. That's a wonder. Oh, wow. Ah. See, the trick is I didn't even think about this because this is one of the boosts that we always get. I always get just, yeah, without thinking. Because there's always mountains and you always place campuses around these mountains. Huh. That is so unfortunate. Alright, we send one trade route to Vilnius from here. And in 24 turns, that will give us a trading post. So maybe we could be able to reach all these other city-states as well from our spaceport city. And who can buy our new luxury? No one has money. Do you want to buy it? What do you give? 3 gold. Let's give him open borders, maybe. For 2 gold per turn? Never. You need to pay me. Maybe we just let Aztec denounce us. Who cares? No gold. Let's give him an embassy. Very little gold. Egypt is getting so much of our amenities for dirt cheap. It's really, really annoying me. Really annoying me. Alright, let's finish this university at least. We can't really finish it, but... Alright, we can finish this one. I mean, the chop can't really finish the university, but it can speed it up from 19 to 10 turns. That is something. Let's put the great book. So I'm thinking, I'm not inclined to delay astronomy, because look at here. Colonialism will give us 2 envoys. Opera and ballet give us 2 envoys. And this Civ, Pericles, really needs you, if you want to maximize the Civ ability, you have to have a lot of city-state suzerains. So I'm thinking of buying a university. It's a lot of gold, but it will overcome the deficiency of this map and my mistake for not playing properly. Planning properly. Yep. That might be our only option. Right, you wait there. Next turn. So. We move into astronomy next. Norway and... Oh no. Mohenjo-Daro has got more envoys, and now it doesn't have a suzerain anymore. Alright.
Having seen a non-market economy, I suddenly
we have a boost to natural history.
What I liked about a market economy.
And we're getting civil engineering in 4 turns. Alright, here. We really need astronomy. What's happening here? I think we're going to get them first. If these civs don't have some secret amount of faith to buy it. Alright, what do we build here? I think this city could simply build a market, then because it got all those woods, so we could build a market, a bank, and then Big Ben in this city. And maybe we could also build a water mill that will add +1 production. That's useful for later, but also give us one of the boosts for construction. Alright. You, what do we do with you? Amphitheater. Finish the amphitheater now. 580 faith for an art museum. Which religion is that? Buddhism. Arabia has that religion that allows you to buy campus and theater square districts with faith. That's a really powerful religion, but we don't have any faith. And I'm sure Arabia has all the faith in the world, but no campuses and no theater squares. Alright, a few turns here. We could get it here. Alright. What do we do with this trade up? Transfer 2. 2. 2, 2, 2. Maybe we transfer to this city, Ephesus. Alright, I don't think we need the Great Scientist card, so let's put plus 4 gold from trade routes and 1 faith. That's around 40 gold per turn. And that's quite a lot. We'll be keeping this card for a long time. So I'm guessing we may get up to 50 turns of this card, probably less. Let's say 30 something turns. So that's 1200 gold. Not that much, but still a lot. Alright, so now we're getting civil engineering. Civil engineering gives you 30% discount on builders and 5 build actions. So it's like 2 cards in one. And that's also a very good time to plop a series of new builders. What I want to do in that situation is, let's go for culture again. I want to maximize or minimize the number of turns that I will be using that particular card. So the best thing to do is simply purchase a bunch of tiles and then chop a bunch of builders. So here we've got quite a few wood tiles in this city, so let's make that city useful. Let's switch. I don't want to waste production on astronomy. Sorry, science on astronomy. Switch. Switch. Come on. Alright, we succeeded. Don't want to waste science on astronomy. So, let's get this guy there. Delete this pin. With the 30% discount on builders, your chops will be worth more than what a builder costs. So with one builder able to start these chops, you just need one action. You can then chop and get 5 or 6 more builders in few turns, and then send these builders to finish whatever improvements you need around your core cities. Finally get these mines going and stuff, and then we save 1 charge in all of these builders to send it to our spaceport city. Let's get this university. It's 850 gold. It's a really bad mistake on my side not planning this. But by getting astronomy, we get the boost for what is it? Colonialism? Yeah, colonialism, and that gives us 2 envoys. And then we get more city-states. Plus 5% culture. More science. Beautiful, beautiful. So we are at turn, not even at turn 100, and we're making 170 something culture. Sorry, science, 285 culture, 200 gold per turn. I'm really happy.
Astronomy is much more fun when you're not an astronomer.
Alright. So, a builder costs 345 gold, but by buying these tiles, essentially that means a builder costs half. Alright, should we get this one too? Yeah, let's get it. Finally, this city is useful for something. If I were playing this game again, I would not put a commercial hub there. I would put a university there and put it next to a mountain. Yep. In that way, we would have 1 less trade route, but if you add up how much gold that trade route brings, it's less than what we used to purchase that university. 200. How much do you want to give us? Yeah. 4, 5. Gilgamesh has also started to offer bad deals. All right. So next thing is building an art museum for opera and ballet. We didn't consider that properly either. And I'm thinking these envoys will be worth much more in science and culture. So maybe... Alright, we've got these boosts. Let's get colonialism. We remove this card. And we put the builder's card. And we put the +1 movement card because it also works on builders and any other unit. Alright, chop. Perfect. Go there. Let's start going up. Let's start making another builder. Let's make a builder here for this area. Alright, chop. Is one enough or should we make another one? Yeah. What do we do here? Maybe just buy the art museum? Alright, and that gives us a boost for opera and ballet. And colonialism now takes 2 turns. It said 1 turn. Are we losing the overflow when we get... I think that's the thing. Oh, that's unfortunate timing then. I can't worry about that too. So, what do we do? Shall we build an aqueduct? That will give us a boost and some science. Who can build an aqueduct? We can finish the monument here. Envoy from Carthage. Alright. I'm considering the aqueduct. Huh? A knight in my territory. Looks like Seoul has successfully defended itself. And Gilgamesh has that great scientist down there. I think that's the one that gives you science from
Create with the heart.
holy
Build
sites.
with the mind.
All right. This is an amazing great scientist. I'm happy we will recruit him. And who's next? So Gilgamesh gets the one that gives 250 science for each mountain tile. Beautiful, because I don't see any mountain tiles. Beautiful. So, I think we should slowly start working on an art museum in this city. Oh, we've got this artist. I forgot about him. And we now have a museum to house the works. Alright. We can... Now, one thing that's happening in 2 turns is we're getting a great musician, and that makes me super happy, because AI really likes great musicians. But like really, really likes great musicians. And, right. Let's get these 2 guys into position. Chop. We've got 1 more builder. Alright. Let's get him in position as well. Builder. Alright. What do we do here? This city will grow and it can place another district eventually. So we could buy a builder. Make another one. Make 1 more builder or spy. No, make a builder. After our builder operation, that city can start working on a market and a bank. Alright, what do we need? We need to get industrialization, we need scientific theory, and we need to boost these technologies with that great scientist. Thank you. Alright. So we should consider Vilnius, we should consider Stockholm. Hattusa can wait. We could consider Muscat.
Remember that politics, colonialism, imperialism, and war also originated in the human brain.
Alright, let's get Mohenjo-Daro back. And that 6th was there. Beautiful. Let's chop the stone to finish this campus. And start in a library. Place a great work. We are now at 321 culture, so it's raising rapidly. Alright. Alright. What do we do here? Maybe we could get that aqueduct. Could we get one here? No. It would destroy tiles that are way too good. Alright, so... oh, sorry, I was saying medieval and Renaissance. It's Renaissance and Industrial era. So, let's get opera and ballet and get 2 more envoys. Aqueduct. Does it have to be on a hill? Yeah. I hate losing these hills. Let's get this one. Alright, 10 tons. That will give us a boost. You. What do we do with you? So, finish the university. And chop 1 jungle so that the city grows. And then we can place a commercial hub. And let it slowly build a commercial hub. You. I think we can go with an airport here. Because we need to build 1 airport on a foreign continent for a very important civic boost. So we could chop the wheat a little bit later, when it's time, and build an airport. An airport because of discounts and everything, only needs something like 220 production to be built. And that's essentially 1 wood, 1 jungle. And we've got that in this city. So we save the wood and jungle and make an airport. Alright. I'm not sure it's even beneficial to build this second art museum. But why not? If I don't build it, then you will hear me complaining about how we've got a great artist and we didn't build the art museum. So another builder. How many more can we get? You go there. The city didn't even grow to 4 pop, and the primary reason for that is sadly that we kept losing Mohenjo-Daro. That's a big lesson for me. Do we need to protect population in this city? Alright. Raj is available. +2 science, culture and faith and gold for each city we're suzerains of. So we could plop that in next. We are currently suzerains of 5 city-states, and that will change in a turn. So we can then take Vilnius. Definitely. And maybe 1 commercial city-state, or Kabul wants gunpowder Eureka. Alright, we get that builder. And get 1 more. Alright, so build an armory. We can't get the Eureka for gunpowder. Let's go with the discount card. And let's get all these other Eurekas. So upgrade a crossbowman. Upgrade a crossbowman. We get a boost to metal casting. Ah, we don't have iron to upgrade to a knight. Oh wow. I totally forgot. Oh wow. We didn't even have iron. It's a very weird map. These things happen with Fractal. We've got a huge empire but no iron. Gandhi doesn't want to be our friend. Oh. Peacekeeper. Alright. So, do you need horses? What about elephants? Yep, that's fair enough. Fair enough. 177 plus 3. Who's got money to get our horses? Not you, not you, not you. Uh-huh. You've got money? How much? 5? How much for horses? 17. Finally a good trade deal from Egypt. How much do you want for the book? So, yeah, she wants the price they normally pay, which is 17 plus 4, 21. I'm not buying, of course. Just verifying that the bug is fixed. So 17. Wait. If I give her horses, you don't have money, and then she makes a horseman and attacks Seoul. I don't like that idea. What do you give for a book of writing? 23 per turn. And what does Egypt give? Alright, let's actually sell these horses, and I don't know why I'm pondering over this so much. This is a good deal. We wait with the great scientist. We wait for the other AI to get some gold. Harald has 55 gold per turn. Alright, what would you give? In gold per turn? Just 16. I'm not selling my precious book for just 16. What would you give me for diamonds? 240 gold plus 9 gold per turn. You're stressed for amenities. Alright. Alright. Get back in the city. We can't even upgrade the warrior to a swordsman. We don't have iron. Very annoying. Let's get natural history, and then we can buy archaeologists. Recruit. Now we've got a great musician, and I love great musicians.
And because she was so beautiful.
I just need to open a slot. Cool. Activate. Beautiful. So it's a Japanese great musician. This is really prestigious. So I would expect a lot of money for this. 45 gold per turn plus luxuries. That's a good offer. And we exchange open borders. Would that make you happy? All right. We just sold our first work of music for more than 1200 gold per turn. That's a good deal. I mean, it is prestige at the end of the day. And we've got 2 envoys. So, definitely Stockholm. Get to have 6. Kumasi wants a field cannon, so we keep that waiting. Alright, Stockholm. What else? We still don't know who's the next great scientist. We'll know in a turn. And we'll be getting 2 more envoys in a turn from the great merchant. It's beautiful. So, that means we could go towards Seoul next. Alright. You go down. Now we need to get these builders to the cities, the core cities that we want to prop up with production. One more work. Art. Very good, very good. Alright. Just need to put a note to myself not to chop this. Alright, that means to wait. Cool. We can finish a uni here. Almost. And here we do what? We finish the uni and put a commercial hub. Here we get 1 more builder. And make 1 more builder. Alright. Indian builder is blocking us from finishing a uni this turn. Alright, let's get back the movement card because we don't need any more upgrades. And let's get 100% culture from theater district buildings. Oh, I forgot to take out the unit card again. Doesn't matter. More friends. So we just barely passed 100 turns and we're making almost 200 signs. Very, very happy. But also a bit tired. Cool. Alright. Resources.
Had I been present at the creation, I
Wow.
would have given some useful hints for the better ordering of the universe.
This is a lot of resources and they're all bringing some gold per turn. But no iron. Alright. Technology wise, let's get industrialization because that will boost our minds. We need to move toward flight. We need scientific theory. And here we can start getting nationalism. Alright. So we just start making another builder slowly. It will come in around 20 tons and then we can use it. Alright, we send one builder here to get ready to chop these woods and expand our capital. And we get another very, very prestigious work of art. So, music. So what would you give us? Only 35. And iron. And a city? No. It is a very prestigious work. So, good. This also neutralizes Aztec for at least few turns. Right. Upgrade tonight. Perfect. You. Our city strength is now increased, so... that was the wrong city, wasn't it? Alright, you get a builder. I was thinking that would finish that university, because that's what we needed. But we can finish it with this one. Alright.
If you will be so good and generous.
Alright. You move there and finish that uni finally. Perfect. And what do we make next? Acropolis 14 tons. Good. That's an extra envoy. At that point we really won't need the extra culture. So where do we go with envoys? We go where we can't get boosts otherwise. Hattusa has 7 envoys from India, so we ignore them. I think Vilnius is a good option. Should we increase Kumasi or just wait? We can get a field cannon pretty soon. What do we need? We need quite a few technologies, but we'll get there soon. We first need to get the aqueduct. Alright. Alright, so let's get the double envoy card. Let's take out the builder card and what do we put? Alright, this next great scientist will boost technologies in the modern era. 9 turns. Alright, you go there. You go towards Sparta. You join toward capital. And you... Maybe we should have first chopped, but doesn't matter. Let's just go toward capital. Renaissance or industrial era. So let's make a plan. We use this one. In modern era, we can get quite a few boosts. We get 3 in the industrial era. But in order to get these boosts in the industrial era... Sorry for this. Oh, come on, dude. Sound. In order to get these boosts in the industrial era, we first need to finish researching the Renaissance era technologies that we can't boost. Anyway, let's prop a culture with the Raj and 100% theater square bonuses. Oh man, come on. Alright, he's gone. Alright, so far it's looking good. Thank you, Gilgamesh. So, we're about to get the archaeologists. It's Art Museum. That's the Archaeological Museum. No, that's Art Museum. So, there's quite a few... Alright. So who's got... Athens and Ephesus have an archaeological museum. So we can get the archaeologists now. How much? 1300 gold. Let's buy. And this one. Alright. Let's get started on the market in this city, followed by a bank, followed by Big Ben. Let's chop the uni here. Alright, one more great artist. I think we've got one more spot for a work of art. Okay, we need to get him out of the city because there's an archaeologist there and they can't be there at the same time. So here... Do we need any more culture buildings? No. I think it's time to wrap up this city and just start making campus research grants. Put the citizen focus on science, fill in the specialist slots, which will add +4 science by itself. Then, for every campus research grant, 15% of production is converted into science. And then we get a whole bunch of great people points once we finish the project. So we're going to be doing that in all the cities soon. Alright. Move. Move. Go chop that. Speed up this. Alright, 7 turns. Beautiful. And you could maybe just chill. We'll need him later. Much later. And we'll need this builder later as well. Alright. I could have sent the envoys before clicking next turn. So we keep Stockholm. Alright. $400 culture. That's great, but that means we'll get globalization around turn 135. So I would really like to increase culture. So Vilnius,
centralization, efficiency, quantity, speed.
Vilnius is a great city-state. I think they're going to change that city-state in the next expansion because it's too overpowered. It's worth, in the late game, it's worth more than any other cultural city-state. Why? Because it gives you a boost for a random civic. And that is really, really powerful. So for example, if you're going for a classic aggressive victory, and you can research the spaceport tech, and then you go straight into satellites, you have 50% chance with Vilnius to get a boost for globalization. There's no other way you can boost globalization. And that's 1400 culture just in one boost. Very powerful. What the f is this kid doing? Very, very powerful. Alright. So Seoul does the same thing just for civics. Sorry, for technologies. So, alright. We should put envoys in city-states where we otherwise can't get the quest. Alright. What do we do here? I'm thinking Apadana is still available. It's just 400 production. And we can get it fairly quickly with a few chops. And that's a wonder that gives us +2 envoys for every wonder produced in that city. It has to be built in the capital city. Let's just check, is anybody building it? We just need to check capitals. Because if no one is building it, what's this? No, it's a commercial hub. If no one is building the Apadana, we can build that wonder, get extra 2 envoys, and it has 2 slots that can hold anything. So we can put in our great writer, sorry, our great artist there, or the next great musician. Yeah, I think that's a good decision. So let's finish the aqueduct. Beautiful. And let's start working on the Apadana. 17 tons. Alright. And time to get these archaeologists. There's quite a few archaeological sites, but they are all very far. Doesn't matter. We'll get to them soon. Here. Alright. Let's get these builders slowly in position. Getting a little bit tired. I do need a short break, so wrap one more turn or two and then take a break. Alright. Oh my god, I hope you guys can't hear this kid. Alright. Good. Oof, Norway has really way too much gold. Plus 64 gold with 3 cities. That just tells you how wrong Deity is. And he's offering 2 gold per turn for our... Oh, but he does want to buy a statue. Oh, yes. Yes, please. Prestige is really fun. I'm guessing Norway's culture is at a very, very low level. So he's, with just 3 cities, he's valuing culture way too much. Good. I'm really happy, because that also means we are neutralizing the threat from Norway for the next 30 turns, of course. We can still get the war declared, then he keeps the statue and we don't get the money. That has happened to me quite a few times, but normally it happens with great works of writing when you sell them to your first neighbor. And then they just betray you.
It is nationalism which engenders nations, and not the other way around.
Maybe finish this turn and then I'll put a save. I really want to get that artifact here, but there's a catapult on it. Hopefully it will go away. Alright. Double envoy card. Confirm. And let's send our 4 envoys. We need to do anything else. You. Go there. We should use the knight to find a unit to kill. Once we make all these cores, we will get a boost for... I can't remember what it is. Mobilization. Where's the next warrior? Oh, there you are. Alright. Join the warriors to get that boost. Make great work. We're now at 430 culture. Make deal. Do you want a great work? Do you want a statue? No? Do you even have a slot to put it in? Do you want... what can I offer you? A statue? No. I'll keep Gilgamesh. You don't have enough money. You don't have enough money either. And you. Would you like a statue? No. What about a great book of writing? Maybe he doesn't have any more slots. Alright, can I offer you diamonds? That's an insulting offer. No one's really got much gold except Saladin. Would you like diamonds? Alright, we do it like this. Accept, thank you. Alright. I think we can put a commercial hub. Alright. We put it right here. Gives adjacency to our theater district and start building it slowly. We only need it active in like 15 to 20 turns. You can't move. You're blocked. And you? Can you get there? No. Alright, maybe just wait there a turn. Improve this and we'll sell it later. Alright, I'm going to wrap up this turn and then I'm going to take a short break. Just need to speed up the Apadana. We're getting it in 10 turns, that's even more envoys. And we can build a mine here finally. And send this knight into uncharted When did they plop that city? I don't remember seeing it. Send a knight into the uncharted territory to at least find some barbs somewhere and get a boost for killing a unit with a knight. You go there to make a mine. You just wait there. Alright. Wait for this turn to finish and then take a break. Haha. Oh, come on. Accept. But do you want to buy a luxury? No. Do you want to change? No. 26 per turn for my book. That's more than what I got for the book. Alright. That's it. Thank you guys.
Blast. Build.
Dinner time.